Hello everyone and welcome to the Queen of the Ring tournament. We're kicking things off with a big one here. Rhea Ripley goes one-on-one against Charlotte Flair. Of course, Rhea had the opportunity to win the SW Women's Championship yesterday after winning the Rumble. Was unsuccessful, but because she is one of the top women here in SWE, she's got the opportunity to compete in this Women's Queen of the Ring tournament. And there are 16 incredible women in this tournament, so it's not going to be easy for whoever wins. At the end of this match, we'll go back and check the brackets for the left-hand side of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And I can promise you, there are some big names in this. To the point where I've scribbled names and added names so many times now because I've found it really hard to leave certain people out. But I know we're going to do a lot more tournaments in the future. So it's a good chance to showcase who we can today. And then in the future, we'll do something a bit more interesting, maybe. Charlotte now drops into the pin here on Rhea Ripley. Only a 1 count. It was very early to go for a pin, in my opinion, but you've got to go for it, haven't you? You've got to try your luck. Big slam there by Charlotte, who, of course, has been out injured for quite some time now. So it'll be interesting to see what she does when she comes back, whether she's straight away back into the title picture or whether they hold off for a short period of time. Normally whenever Charlotte's fit, she's in the title picture. I mean, with Becky... there's been a lot of rumours recently about Becky Lynch, isn't there? Her WWE contract expires in 3 weeks, but with Seth recently signing a long-term expansion, I can't see why Becky would not. I don't see Becky going to AEW as much as I would love that. I don't see her moving to AEW. If she didn't re-sign with WWE, I feel like she would just take a bit of time away and spend it with a child. Of course, they had a baby a couple of years ago, didn't they? Or last year, whatever it was. So yeah, I don't see her joining AEW. I see if she does move away, I think she will, like you say, just take a bit of time off. Which I won't blame her doing, to be honest with you. As we've said in the past, the WWE schedule is so brutal. Not just with the weekly shows, but all the house shows, the shows across the world. Of course, you've got the Saudi Arabia. I mean, the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring tournament finals, I didn't realise this, are taking place in Saudi Arabia later this month. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with that. I mean, I fully expect her to re-sign, to be honest with you, but I would be surprised if she's already done it. Although if her and Seth had jumped ship, that would have been incredible, but it's not going to happen. As Charlotte now working over Rhea, sends her off the ropes, ducks underneath in with a neck breaker. And Charlotte now with a backbreaker as well. Charlotte's wise, she knows she's working towards a potential figure 8 submission hold. So damage in the back and the neck is definitely going to be beneficial for her long term. I mean, that's what technical wrestlers do, isn't it, really? As Rhea now taking her up into a big sit-out powerbomb. And now Rhea up on the top rope. Going to dive to the outside. I think Charlotte tried to roll out the way, but was too slow. Did you hear that crowd in the back? The fan in the background just shouted hashtag I love you. Not sure how I feel about people who use hashtags in normal sentences, I must admit, but there you go. Referee's up to a 4 count. We don't want count-outs. There's been too many in this universe mode already. They annoy me too much. I mean, I could change. The problem is, I was thinking of changing the referee count to a 20 count. But then it wouldn't make any difference because they'd still wait until 17 before getting back in the ring rather than wait until 7. So it doesn't really make a huge difference. As Rhea now dropping the double axe handle. Boot into the gut. And now the two strong ladies meet in the middle of the ring to trade strikes. Big, brutal strikes. Oh, no. I'm thinking of more people that's not in this tournament. It's really annoying me. There's just so many people that should be involved. There's the pin now. One. Oh, there's another one in my head now. I'm really struggling with this. There's just so many good female wrestlers. I found it so easy to pick the men's for some reason. Okay, this has got to be... That's got to be that match, I think. And then this will have to be this. Okay. Okay, I'm changing the brackets as we go. Which is fine. We've got some cracking matches lined up now. Referee's at a 2 count. I've just taken out so many talented women. Which is completely opposite to my real life situation, but there you go. As Charlotte now does look to lock in the figure 4. And if she can branch the arms, that will be elevated in. She does. Into the figure 8, and it's pretty central in the ring, but it looks like Rhea was able to trip and drop it out. And now the fight continues. Charlotte once again with the legs, this time folding over into the Boston Crab. Charlotte slamming Rhea face first into the top rope. Big strikes. Charlotte once again now backing away to the corner. Has the legs hooked and again dropping an elbow on the inside of the knee. Look at that slap by Charlotte. Just showing no respect for Rhea Ripley. Slamming her now face first. Into the mat. Now into the corner. Big elbow. And Rhea comes fighting back, slamming the back of Charlotte's head into the mat. Big pin attempt here now by Charlotte on Rhea. It's going to be a terrible day for Rhea if she gets knocked out again. I mean, twice in 2 days. She lost to Becky Lynch yesterday. She won't want to lose twice in 2 days, surely. Well, no one does, do they? Stupid comment, really, when you think about it. Big splash attempt. Rhea rolls out the way. Charlotte's actually quite highly rated. She's +8 in our ranking system. Rhea currently sits at +3. Rhea now dragging Charlotte into the middle of the ring. Big overhand slap and a boot in the gut as well. We are going to do a mixed match challenge in the future as well, by the way. Just out of the random blue there. So just thinking both these ladies could be involved. I mean, Rhea... As much as it should be Rhea and Buddy Murphy, I mean, Rhea and Dirty Dom makes more sense, doesn't it, really? But Charlotte alongside Andrade Almas would be pretty cool. I mean, there's loads, isn't there? You look at it. I mean, you've got Natalya and Jim Neidhart. You've got The Miz and Maurice. You've got Triple H and Stephanie, or Triple H and Chyna, whichever makes more sense. Well, Triple H and Stephanie makes more sense, but Triple H and Chyna would be the more effective team. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch would be one of the favourites to win that mixed match challenge, I would imagine. But that's it for the future that I do plan on doing. I mean, Bianca Belair is married to one of the Street Profits. I can't remember which one, I must admit. Matt Hardy and Lita could be a possibility. I mean, Edge and Beth Phoenix would be a huge one. As Rhea now, beautiful boot right into the face. Big dropkick attempt, completely missed. As the battles back and forth. Big strike in the face. And now Rhea takes Charlotte up on the shoulders. Drops her face first. Oh, Adam Cole and Britt Baker's another one. Braun Strowman and Raquel Rodriguez. They're married, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. As Rhea once again with a submission, just folding Charlotte over. Will Charlotte tap? She does! Charlotte taps out, and Rhea Ripley, after a terrible day yesterday, picks up a victory here over Charlotte. Rhea moves back up then to a +4 in the rankings. Charlotte, with her loss, moves down a position. Down to a +7. Rhea Ripley is victorious. She will go on to face the winner of tomorrow's match, but I know what you're thinking. Who is tomorrow's match? So let's go back and check out the brackets for the rest of the left-hand side of the tournament. So after we had Rhea versus Charlotte, tomorrow's match will be Bianca Belair up against Bayley. Then we've got a classic, is it AJPW match? As Aja Kong goes up against Bull Nakano. Before the very bottom of the rankings, we go over a much more technical-based match as Serena Deeb goes up against Deonna Purrazzo. So that is the left-hand side of our brackets for the Queen of the Ring. I shall love you and leave you, and I'll see you tomorrow for Bianca Belair versus Bayley to see who moves on to face Rhea in the quarterfinals. Good night, God bless. I'll be saying, tatty byes.